Hi, I'm Kari from French General, and today I'm going to show you how to create one of our sewing kits out of our sewing kit die. So these sewing kits were inspired by an old French envelope that I found at a flea market, and when opened up, they would contain somebody's button collection. But you could use these to store needles or to store small notions, your favorite notions. You can also make greeting cards out of them. So we've done these out of cardstock, but we've also cut some of these out of fabric, which works great too. And we just used heat and bond and a fusible fabric so that we could create a little bit heavier base to make the sewing kit out of. So as you can see from some of these examples, here we even used metal and then did a textured impression on the metal. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut one out of cardstock. Simply take your die and lay your cardstock on the envelope part of your die. And then you'll see down at the end of your die, this is where the tabs are. And so for the tabs, I'm going to use another color fabric or paper and lay it right down at the end of the die. And that way we'll get a contrast between the two different papers. So then we'll go ahead and sandwich our die between our cutting pads, and we will cut out the sewing kit. So what you'll get is you will get the actual envelope to make the sewing kit with, and then a couple of tabs. And you will need to run the tab a few times in order to get multiple tabs. You'll want to end up with a total of 8 of these small tabs. So on this envelope, there are score marks, and you will go ahead and wherever there is a score mark, you will fold it down. And it's really as simple as taking your tabs and inserting them into each of the cut areas, the scallop cut areas, and they fit right in. Now, for all you card makers out there, you'll also cut out a wonderful little card shape that actually fits perfectly in between the scallop tabs. So if you wanted to write a special message to someone or send a card, you've got this area to do a writing on. So I'm going to go ahead and keep folding on all my tabs. And there's another little tab right here, which will allow you to close it. And you've got a sewing kit. You can then go ahead, if you want, and mark what's inside. So I went ahead and cut out a thinlit frame and marked my sewing kit with buttons. So I hope you have fun working with this die and you create all sorts of interesting sewing kits and greeting cards. Have fun crafting and have fun collecting.